The heavy wooden door closes with a soft, resonant thud behind you. The last whisper of the biting wind is shut out. An immediate, profound silence settles in the air. You stand for a moment, simply breathing. The icy grip of the blizzard begins to melt from your skin. A wave of incredible warmth washes over you. It is a warmth that seeps into your very bones. The air inside is thick with the inviting scent of aged pine and gentle wood smoke. It is a comforting, earthy aroma. You feel the tension in your shoulders begin to release. Your breath, which was ragged just moments ago, now comes in slow, even sighs. You reach up to untie the thick wool scarf from around your neck. The coarse texture of the wool brushes against your chin. It feels surprisingly soft now, compared to the harsh cold it protected you from. You gently pull it away. Then you unbutton the heavy, snow-dusted coat. Each button offers a slight resistance, a small, satisfying click. The outer layer, damp and cold from the storm, falls open. You feel the deep, penetrating heat of the cabin embrace you fully. It is like stepping into a warm, gentle hug. You slide your arms out of the coat sleeves. The fabric rustles softly as it slips from your grasp. You hang it carefully on a sturdy peg near the door. A tiny puddle of melted snow begins to form beneath it on the polished wooden floor. You then pull off your thick, woolen hat. Your hair feels slightly flattened, but now wonderfully warm. You place the hat on a small, rustic shelf above the coat. Next, you peel off your gloves, one finger at a time. The leather is supple and warm from being inside. You tuck them neatly into the pockets of your coat. Your boots feel heavy, still holding the memory of the deep snowdrifts. You sit down on a low, cushioned bench. The cushion is soft, yielding beneath your weight. You slowly unlace the sturdy leather ties of your boots. Each knot loosens with a gentle pull. You slide one boot off, then the other. Your feet, now freed, wiggle in your warm socks. A feeling of immense relief spreads through your soles. You place the boots neatly beside the door, ready for another day. You stand up slowly, feeling lighter now. Your eyes begin to adjust to the soft, golden light that fills the cabin. It is not a harsh, bright light. It is a mellow, flickering glow. Your gaze is drawn almost immediately to the stone fireplace. It dominates one wall of the main room. A magnificent fire blazes within its hearth. The flames dance with an ancient, hypnotic rhythm. They are a symphony of oranges and reds. Deep amber hues mingle with brighter, almost golden flickers. Occasionally, a playful lick of deep blue emerges from the heart of a burning log. The heat radiating from the fire is palpable. It is a gentle, pervasive warmth that seems to caress everything in the room. You can feel it tingling on your cheeks. You can feel it warming your outstretched hands. The sound of the fire is a constant, soothing companion. It is a chorus of soft crackles and gentle pops. Logs shift with a quiet sigh, sending up a flurry of tiny sparks. These sparks rise like miniature constellations before fading into the smoky air. The smell of the burning wood is rich and comforting. It is a deep, resinous scent that speaks of ancient forests and cozy evenings. You walk slowly towards the fireplace. Each step feels deliberate, unhurried. The wooden floorboards feel smooth and warm beneath your socks. You reach out a hand towards the flames. You don't touch them, but you feel the immediate surge of heat against your palm. It chases away any lingering chill from your fingertips. You notice the intricate patterns of the stone hearth. Each stone is unique, weathered by time and countless fires. The mantelpiece above the fire holds a few simple, cherished objects. A smooth, river-worn stone. A small, carved wooden bird. A thick, beeswax candle, its wick unlit, waiting for its moment. You are mesmerized by the hypnotic dance of the flames. Your mind drifts, unbound by any particular thought. The outside world, with its raging storm, feels utterly distant. It is a forgotten dream. Here, within these sturdy wooden walls, you are utterly safe. You are completely protected. You are perfectly warm. A deep, comfortable armchair sits invitingly close to the fire. It is upholstered in a rich, dark green velvet. A thick, hand-knitted wool blanket is draped over its arm. You approach the armchair. You run your hand over the velvet. It is incredibly soft beneath your touch. The fabric feels plush and inviting. You gently pull the wool blanket towards you. Its weight is substantial, reassuring. The yarn is thick and slightly coarse, yet wonderfully soft against your skin. It smells faintly of lanolin and clean air. You settle into the armchair. It cradles you perfectly. The cushions yield, conforming to the contours of your body. You sink deeper into its embrace. The warmth of the fire now bathes your entire front. You pull the heavy wool blanket over your lap. You tuck it around your legs. Its weight feels like a comforting hug. The soft fibers settle around you. You lean your head back against the cushion. You close your eyes for a moment. A deep sigh escapes your lips. It is a sigh of pure, unadulterated contentment. The sounds of the blizzard outside are now barely a murmur. They are a distant, muffled whisper against the stout cabin walls. They only serve to emphasize the profound peace within. You open your eyes again. The fire continues its gentle performance. Each flicker and crackle pulls you deeper into the moment. You are utterly present. You are completely at ease. The cabin breathes around you. It feels like a living, warm entity. You are home. You are safe. You are warm. You are here. The fire before you holds an ancient, mesmerizing power. It is a living, breathing entity within the hearth. Each flame dances with a unique, fluid grace. Tiny tendrils of orange and red reach upwards. They twist and intertwine like spectral ribbons. Sometimes a deeper, almost indigo hue flickers at the very base of a log. It is a secret, fleeting color. The light it casts is impossibly soft. It washes over the rough-hewn timbers of the cabin walls. It illuminates the woven patterns of the rug beneath your feet. The shadows it creates are long and gentle. They stretch and contract with every surge of the flames. These shadows are like silent companions. They sway in rhythm with the fire's gentle roar. The crackling sound is a lullaby. It is a symphony of tiny explosions. Small pops and hisses whisper from the heart of the burning wood. Occasionally, a deeper thud signals a log settling. It shifts further into the glowing embers. This sound is comforting. It is a testament to the warmth that surrounds you. The heat radiates outwards. It envelopes you completely. It penetrates the thick wool blanket. It warms your skin, tingling gently. You feel the warmth on your cheeks. You feel it on your outstretched hands. It is a barrier against the unseen chill beyond the walls. The scent of burning oak and pine is rich and earthy. It mingles with the faint, fresh aroma of the living pine boughs. It is a scent of home. It is a scent of safety. You watch the smoke curl upwards. It disappears into the dark maw of the chimney. Each tendril is a fleeting work of art. It dissolves into the vastness above. Your gaze drifts towards the large window beside the fireplace. The firelight plays upon the glass. It creates shimmering, dancing reflections. They are like ghostly images of the flames themselves. Through the glass, the world outside is a blurred tapestry of white and gray. Large, soft snowflakes drift lazily past. They are illuminated for a brief moment by the ambient glow from inside. They appear like tiny, fleeting stars against the dark backdrop. The darkness beyond is profound. It is an inky canvas. It hints at the endless expanse of the winter night. The wind still whispers its ancient song. It sighs and moans around the eaves of the cabin. Its sound is muffled now. It is a distant, almost dreamlike murmur. It serves only to emphasize the deep quiet within. The contrast is striking. The wild, untamed nature outside. The serene, protected haven within. You feel an immense gratitude for this warmth. For this quiet. For this moment. A gentle thought begins to form in your mind. It is a soft suggestion. A warm drink. The idea itself is comforting. It promises further warmth. Further contentment. You consider the effort. It is minimal. It is a slow, deliberate movement. You slowly uncurl from the depths of the armchair. The heavy wool blanket slides gently from your shoulders. It pools around your lap. You feel the soft give of the cushion beneath you. Your feet find the plush, deep pile of the rug. It is soft against your socks. Each step is quiet. It is almost silent. The floorboards creak faintly in response to your weight. It is a familiar, friendly sound. You move towards the small, rustic kitchen area. It is bathed in the same warm, flickering light. The air here is still and sweet. It carries the lingering scent of wood smoke. You open a small wooden cabinet. The simple mugs hang neatly from hooks. They are sturdy and ceramic. You select one with a gentle curve. It feels substantial in your hand. Its surface is cool to the touch. You reach for the small kettle on the hob. It is made of dark, heavy iron. You fill it with fresh, cold water from the tap. The sound of the water rushing is a soft gurgle. It fills the quiet space. You place the kettle on the stove. The gas ignites with a soft whoosh. A small, blue flame dances beneath the kettle. You watch it for a moment. The anticipation builds slowly. While the water heats, you open a small tin. It holds rich, dark cocoa powder. Its aroma is deep and inviting. You spoon a generous amount into your mug. A whisper of sugar follows. Perhaps a tiny pinch of cinnamon. Just enough to add a hint of spice. The kettle begins to hum. It is a low, gentle rumble at first. Then it rises to a soft, bubbling whistle. Steam begins to curl from its spout. It dances in the air. You carefully lift the kettle. The handle is warm. You pour the hot water into your mug. A cloud of dark, fragrant steam rises immediately. It carries the rich scent of chocolate directly to you. You stir the mixture slowly. The spoon clinks softly against the ceramic. It is a gentle, rhythmic sound. The cocoa dissolves, turning the water into a deep, inviting brown. A frothy layer forms on the surface. It looks like a tiny, edible cloud. You take a moment to simply hold the mug. The warmth seeps into your hands. It spreads slowly through your fingers. It travels up your arms. It is a comforting heat. It chases away any lingering trace of chill. You inhale the steam deeply. The aroma is intoxicating. It promises a delicious comfort. With your warm mug in hand, you slowly return to the armchair. The fire still glows brightly. It welcomes you back. You settle once more into its plush embrace. The heavy wool blanket finds its way back over your shoulders. You nestle in. The storm outside continues its soft, distant murmur. The fire crackles. The world outside feels impossibly far away. You are utterly safe. You are deeply warm. You are perfectly content. The mug nestled perfectly within your cupped hands. Its ceramic warmth seeped slowly into your palms. A gentle heat radiated, chasing away any lingering coolness from the journey to the kitchen. You felt the smooth, comforting curve of the pottery. Steam rose in delicate tendrils from the surface of the dark liquid. It swirled and danced, catching the soft glow of the firelight. The rich aroma of cocoa drifted upwards. It was deep and chocolatey, with a subtle hint of vanilla. A warm, inviting fragrance filled the air around you. The ceramic mug remains warm in your grasp. Its gentle heat continues to seep into your palms. It cradles your fingers with a profound sense of comfort. The warmth is not intense, but rather a steady, embracing glow. It is a warmth that seems to settle deep into the bones of your hands. You feel the subtle texture of the mug's surface. A faint roughness, an earthy quality, beneath your fingertips. It is a handmade feel. A testament to simple, enduring craftsmanship. The rich, dark brown of the cocoa inside swirls gently. It moves with the slightest tilt of the mug. A tiny, almost imperceptible current. The aroma, still potent and inviting, rises towards you. It is a symphony of chocolate and vanilla. A hint of something richer, perhaps a touch of cinnamon, dances within the scent. You inhale slowly. Deeply. Letting the sweet, comforting fragrance fill your lungs. It is a scent that promises warmth from the inside out. A sensation of pure, unadulterated pleasure. The steam, no longer vigorous, still curls delicately from the surface of the cocoa. It is a thin, translucent veil. Dancing in the soft, flickering light of the fire. Each wisp of steam seems to carry a tiny fragment of the aroma with it. You watch it ascend. Slowly. Gracefully. Until it vanishes into the soft air of the cabin. You bring the mug closer to your lips once more. The rim, smooth and slightly cooled, touches your skin. A soft, welcoming contact. You take a slow, deliberate sip. The liquid is wonderfully warm. It is not scalding hot, but perfectly tempered. A soothing heat that spreads instantly across your tongue. The taste is even richer than the smell. A deep, velvety chocolate. A subtle sweetness that lingers. A creamy smoothness that coats your mouth. It is pure indulgence. Every single taste bud seems to awaken. They revel in the luxurious flavor. You can feel the warmth of the cocoa as it travels down your throat. A gentle, internal river of comfort. It flows slowly. Spreading through your chest. Then outward. Into your shoulders. Down your arms. A profound sense of relaxation begins to bloom within you. It originates from this simple, perfect sip. You close your eyes for a moment. Just to savor the feeling. To let the warmth and the taste fully integrate into your being. The world outside the cabin feels impossibly distant. It is a faint, forgotten dream. Here, in this moment, there is only the cocoa. Only the warmth. Only the quiet hum of contentment. You open your eyes again. The fire continues its mesmerizing dance in the hearth. Orange and yellow flames lick at the dark wood. They transform the solid logs into glowing embers. Each flicker of light seems to breathe with a life of its own. The shadows on the cabin walls shift and sway. They create an ever-changing tapestry of light and dark. A living, breathing artwork. The crackle of the fire is a soft, rhythmic lullaby. It is not jarring. It is a gentle, soothing sound. A sound that has accompanied human beings for countless generations. A sound of safety. Of ancient warmth. You can almost hear the wood sighing as it gives way to the heat. A tiny splintering sound. A soft pop. Then a more sustained, gentle hiss as sap turns to steam. The scent of wood smoke is subtle. It is not overwhelming. It is a clean, earthy aroma. A scent that speaks of nature tamed. Of wilderness brought into the home. It mingles perfectly with the lingering scent of cocoa, creating a unique cabin fragrance. A perfume of peace. You take another slow, deliberate sip of your cocoa. The mug feels a little lighter now. But no less warm. The warmth from the cocoa joins with the warmth from the fire. They create a cocoon of heat around you. A protective barrier against the biting cold outside. You glance towards the window, just for a moment. The glass is frosted at the edges. A delicate lacework of ice crystals. They shimmer faintly in the reflected firelight. Beyond the glass, the world is a monochrome canvas. Dark trees stand silently. Their branches heavy with fresh snow. The snow continues to fall. Softly. Relentlessly. A silent, white blanket descending over everything. You cannot hear the wind from inside the cabin. But you can imagine its cold breath. Its ceaseless whisper through the forest. The thought of that cold only makes the warmth inside feel more profound. More precious. You are utterly safe here. Enclosed. Protected. The cabin walls are thick. Solid. They stand as a steadfast guardian against the winter night. The heavy timber beams above your head seem to hold the quiet in place. They cradle the stillness of the air. You feel the soft give of the cushion beneath you. The gentle support of the armchair. It is molded perfectly to your form. Inviting you to sink deeper. To surrender fully to this moment. Your muscles begin to relax even further. Any lingering tension in your shoulders starts to melt away. It dissolves like snowflakes on a warm pane of glass. Your breathing becomes slower. Deeper. More even. Each inhale brings in the comforting sense of the cabin. Each exhale releases any remaining vestiges of the day. You are simply here. Present. Content. The mug rests comfortably in your hands again. The last sips of cocoa are waiting. Patiently. Promising a final wave of warmth. A gentle conclusion to this perfect drink. You feel a profound sense of gratitude. For this cabin. For this fire. For this steaming mug of cocoa. For this quiet, peaceful moment. A feeling of deep, abiding peace washes over you. It settles into every fiber of your being. You are utterly at ease. Completely relaxed. Drifting further and further into this soft, warm embrace. The world outside continues its silent, snowy dance. But here, inside, there is only warmth. Only peace. Only the gentle, rhythmic sounds of the fire. And the quiet, steady beat of your own calm heart. The last lingering warmth of the cocoa settled deep within you. A gentle, profound stillness began to bloom. It spread from your chest, outward, through every limb. You felt it in the tips of your fingers. You felt it in the quiet space behind your eyes. Your gaze, soft and unfocused, drifted back to the fireplace. The fire was a living, breathing heart in the room. Its flames danced with an ancient, mesmerizing grace. They were not aggressive or wild now. Instead, they moved with a slow, deliberate rhythm. A steady, comforting pulse of light and heat. You watched an ember glow with an intense, orange brilliance. It pulsed like a tiny, distant star. Then, it would dim slightly, only to brighten once more. A tiny, almost imperceptible breath of air seemed to feed it. The wood itself had transformed. No longer rough logs, but shapes of glowing charcoal. They held their heat with quiet dignity. A soft, persistent crackle rose from the hearth. It was a sound like dry leaves rustling in a gentle breeze. Or the quiet whisper of old stories being told. Then, a softer hiss would join in. The sound of sap, still hidden deep within the wood, turning to steam. Escaping into the warm, smoky air. Each sound was a tiny thread. Weaving into the rich tapestry of the cabin's quiet symphony. The scent of wood smoke was a gentle embrace. It mingled with the subtle fragrance of pine. A scent of earth, of forest, of primal comfort. It was clean and warm, a scent that spoke of home. Of safety, of deep, unhurried peace. The heat from the fire reached your face. A soft, rosy warmth. It felt like a tender touch. Easing any remaining tension from your brow. From your eyelids. You felt your facial muscles relax even further. Your jaw softened. Your shoulders dropped. The light from the flames painted the room in shifting hues. Orange and gold flickered across the rough-hewn wooden walls. They highlighted the grain, making the timber seem alive. Shadows danced and swayed in the corners. They were soft, playful shadows. Never threatening, always comforting. They elongated, then contracted. Like silent, graceful dancers in the periphery of your vision. You noticed how the light touched the heavy wool blanket draped over your lap. It made the deep forest green seem even richer. Revealing the subtle variations in its woven texture. You could almost feel the softness of the fibers just by looking. A deep, luxurious comfort. You shifted slightly, nestling deeper into the armchair. The cushion beneath you yielded perfectly. It cradled your body with gentle support. The blanket felt heavier now. A pleasant, reassuring weight. It pressed down lightly on your legs. Grounding you. Anchoring you to this moment. To this place of absolute tranquility. Your gaze, almost without conscious thought, drifted towards the window once more. The firelight, now a soft, internal glow, reflected faintly on the glass. It created a ghostly, shimmering mirror. Beyond that reflection, the world was a canvas of deep, velvety darkness. And falling snow. The snowflakes continued their silent, ceaseless journey. Each one a tiny, intricate crystal. Dancing in the faint ambient light that seemed to emanate from the snow itself. They drifted downwards with an unhurried grace. Twirling, swirling, settling softly. adding another delicate layer to the pristine blanket already covering the earth. The trees outside were hushed, their branches heavy with snow. They stood like silent sentinels, immovable, peaceful. The world outside was a study in quietude. A deep, profound silence broken only by the very faintest whisper of the wind. It was a soft sigh, a gentle murmur against the cabin walls. It sounded like a lullaby, a far-off, distant song of the wild. But you were inside, warm, safe, utterly protected from its chill embrace. The contrast was exquisite. The vibrant, dancing warmth of the fire within, against the silent, frozen beauty of the world without. This cabin was a perfect shell, a sanctuary crafted from wood and warmth, a haven against the vast, cold expanse. You felt a deep, almost primal sense of gratitude for this moment, for this warmth, for this stillness. Your breath deepened naturally. It became slow and even, a gentle rise and fall of your chest. Each exhale carried away any lingering trace of thought or worry. Each inhale drew in more of this profound peace, more of this comforting stillness. The air in the cabin was soft and warm against your skin. It carried the faint, wonderful scent of wood smoke and old timber. The quiet hum of the fire was a constant companion, a steady heartbeat in the heart of the night. You felt your eyelids grow heavier, a pleasant, natural weight. They felt soft and relaxed. Your body felt wonderfully heavy, sinking deeper into the comfortable embrace of the armchair. You were suspended in this perfect moment, between the light of the fire and the darkness of the snow, between waking and the soft edges of sleep. Time itself seemed to stretch and slow, becoming elastic, almost stopping altogether. There was nowhere else to be, nothing else to do. Only this perfect, unhurried peace. This deep, quiet comfort. This profound sense of belonging right here, right now. Your eyelids felt wonderfully heavy now. They resisted the effort to lift them. A deep, soft weight settled upon them. You were no longer trying to keep them open. There was no need to see clearly. The world was becoming a soft, blurry impression. Colors melted into one another. Shapes softened at their edges. The fire, though unseen directly, remained a vibrant presence. Its light still pulsed gently behind your closed lids. A warm, orange-red glow. A comforting, rhythmic pulse. It danced on the inside of your eyelids, like a secret, private show. The crackle and hiss of the logs continued. A lullaby of tiny, shifting sounds. Each sound was distinct, yet blended seamlessly. They were whispers from the heart of the wood yielding to the flame, releasing its stored warmth, releasing its ancient stories. You could almost feel the heat reaching you, even with your eyes closed. A wave of warmth that washed over your face, then down your chest, then across your outstretched legs. It permeated the heavy blanket. It warmed the very fibers of the wool. The wool became an extension of the fire's heat, holding it close to you, nurturing it. The air around you felt thick with this warmth. A delicious, breathable blanket of heat. It was a warmth that promised deep rest. A warmth that cradled you. You sank deeper into the armchair. It was a perfect impression of your body now, molded to your form, supporting every curve, every tired muscle. The cushions yielded completely. They embraced you fully. You felt utterly held. Utterly secure. The sounds from outside were muffled. A distant sigh of the wind. A gentle whisper against the windowpane. It was a sound that only emphasized the stillness within. The quiet sanctuary of the cabin. The safe, warm haven. You were completely insulated from the world. From its demands. From its hurry. Here, there was only this moment. This exquisite stillness. This profound peace. Your breath deepened. It became slower. More even. Each inhale was long and full. Each exhale was soft and complete. A gentle rhythm. A steady flow. It was the rhythm of a body settling. A mind letting go. You could almost hear the quiet hum of the cabin itself. The faint creaks of the old wood. The subtle shifts as it settled into the cold night. These were not jarring sounds. They were part of the cabin's living breath. Its quiet companionship. They added to the sense of solidity. The sense of enduring presence. The scent of pine was still in the air. Subtle now. Intertwined with the wood smoke. A clean, earthy aroma. It grounded you. It connected you to the forest outside. Even while you were so wonderfully safe inside. You imagined the snow continuing to fall. Softly. Silently. Blanketing the world in white. It was a peaceful thought. A beautiful, quiet scene unfolding. But it was far away. It felt like a dream already. You were here. In this chair. Wrapped in warmth. Protected by the sturdy walls. The heavy roof. The fire continued its mesmerizing dance. Even behind your closed eyes. The glow shifted and pulsed. It painted abstract patterns on the canvas of your inner vision. Flickers of orange. Deep reds. Hints of fading gold. They swirled and merged. Never quite forming a distinct shape. Always dissolving into something new. This visual rhythm was deeply hypnotic. It pulled you further down. Into the soft, dark depths. The warmth from the fire seemed to penetrate your very bones. It reached deep inside you. Melting away any last traces of tension. Any lingering stiffness. Your shoulders felt incredibly soft. Your arms heavy and relaxed. Your hands rested gently in your lap. Completely still. Your legs felt like comforting weights. Sinking into the cushions. Your feet were warm and unburdened. Every part of you was yielding. Letting go. Surrendering to the overwhelming comfort. The absolute security of this moment. You were floating. Yet also deeply anchored. A paradox of perfect peace. The crackling of the fire became softer. More distant. It was still there. A steady, gentle undercurrent. But your awareness of it was fading. It was blending into the quiet hum of your own body. The slow beat of your heart. The soft whoosh of your breath. You were incredibly grateful for this cabin. For its warmth. For its quiet. For its embrace. It was a gift. A sanctuary. A place of profound restoration. The thought drifted gently through your mind. Like a snowflake landing softly on a windowpane. Then it melted away. Leaving only the feeling. The pure, unadulterated feeling of comfort. Of safety. Of deep, deep peace. Your mind was clearing. Thoughts were slowing. The internal chatter was quieting. There was only the sensation of being. Simply existing. In this warm, soft, dark space. The fire's glow behind your eyelids grew even softer. A gentle fading. Like the last embers of a perfect day. It was not disappearing. Just becoming more subtle. More diffuse. Inviting you deeper into the quiet. Deeper into the dark. You could feel the shift. The gentle transition. From wakefulness to something else. Something wonderfully soft. Wonderfully still. You were almost there. On the very edge. Floating. Drifting. Held. Warm. Safe. Completely at peace. The world outside was a distant memory. The cabin was everything. And within the cabin, you were everything. You were the warmth. You were the quiet. You were the peace. You were sinking. Deeper and deeper. Into the softest, warmest sleep. Letting every single cell relax. Letting every thought dissolve. Just the gentle sway. The soft hum. The profound rest. You float on a sea of profound stillness. A quiet hum resonates deep within you. Every cell in your body feels utterly at peace. You are not quite awake, nor fully asleep. You are suspended in a perfect, liminal space. The heavy wool blanket is your anchor in this tranquil sea. It rests upon you with a comforting weight. A luxurious, reassuring pressure. You feel its fibers, soft and thick, against your skin. Even through your sleepwear, you perceive its texture. A gentle, almost fuzzy embrace. The blanket is a cocoon of pure warmth. It has absorbed the heat from the crackling fire. It holds that warmth, radiating it back to you. Slowly, steadily. The heat seeps into your shoulders. It melts into your chest. It warms your hips. Your legs feel heavy and deliciously relaxed beneath its folds. Each limb is a testament to perfect repose. The blanket drapes over you, molding to your form. It follows the gentle curve of your body in the armchair. A seamless extension of your comfort. You are utterly enveloped. Wrapped in a sanctuary of soft wool. The color of the blanket is a deep, muted forest green. Or perhaps a rich, earthy brown. You don't need to open your eyes to know its hue. You feel its depth. You sense its natural, grounding presence. It feels like a part of the cabin itself. An organic extension of the wood and the hearth. A soft breath escapes you, unheard, unfelt. Only a deepening of your internal quiet. The warmth from the blanket is a living thing. It pulses gently. It cradles you. It protects you from any hint of the world beyond this room. Outside, the winter night continues its silent vigil. But here, within the embrace of the blanket, there is only warmth. Only peace. Only profound safety. You are held. Completely, utterly held. The scent of the blanket is subtle. A faint, clean woolliness. Intertwined with the faint, comforting aroma of wood smoke. A scent that has settled into its fibers over countless cozy evenings. It is the smell of home. The smell of winter sanctuary. The smell of deep, deep rest. You imagine the individual threads of the wool. Each one spun with care. Each one contributing to this incredible softness. This incredible warmth. They interlace, forming an unbreakable barrier against the cold. a silent promise of enduring comfort. Your breath deepens, naturally. Each inhale is slow and full. Each exhale is longer, softer. Releasing any lingering tension you didn't even know you held. The blanket rises and falls with your rhythmic breathing. A gentle, almost imperceptible undulation. It moves with you, yet holds you still. A paradox of perfect calm. You feel the soft weight on your chest. A reassuring pressure. Grounding you. Anchoring you further into the armchair. Into the cushions. Into the very core of this moment. The faint glow of the dying embers from the fireplace dances on the underside of your eyelids. A soft, orange-red light. It seeps through, painting gentle patterns on your inner vision. Like slow-motion aurora borealis. Soft, shifting shapes. They are not distracting. They are soothing. Hypnotic. They are part of the quiet symphony of the cabin. The light flickers, a slow, gentle pulse. Reflecting off the folds of the heavy blanket. Creating shadows that stretch and shrink. A silent ballet of light and dark. You are aware of the silence. The deep, profound silence within the cabin. Punctuated only by the softest sounds. The occasional, gentle hiss from the embers. A tiny, almost imperceptible sigh of burning wood. And the distant, muffled whisper of the wind against the cabin walls. It is a lullaby. A natural, ancient song of winter. Confirming your absolute security. Your complete insulation. You are impervious to the chill outside. You are a warm, soft island in a sea of winter. The blanket feels like a second skin. A protective layer. A warm, soft embrace that extends from the tips of your toes to the curve of your neck. You sink deeper. Further into the luxurious comfort. Further into the embrace of the wool. Further into the quiet sanctuary of the cabin. Every muscle is loose. Every joint is relaxed. Every thought has melted away. Leaving only this feeling. This profound sense of comfort. This deep, unwavering peace. The weight of the blanket is a benediction. A blessing of rest. It holds you gently. It tells you that all is well. All is safe. All is perfectly serene. You are simply existing. Simply being. Bathed in warmth. Enveloped in softness. Surrounded by quiet. A perfect moment. Suspended in time. This feeling of being utterly held. Utterly warm. Utterly safe. It is all that exists. It is all that matters. And you drift deeper. Deeper still. Into the softest, warmest, most peaceful sleep. Held by the heavy blanket. Held by the gentle glow. Held by the quiet of the winter cabin. You are at peace. You are home. The heavy wool blanket continues its gentle embrace. It holds you securely within its soft, woven depths. Each thread feels like a tiny, warm protector. The weight is a welcome anchor in the quiet room. You are utterly still, suspended in this perfect moment. Your gaze drifts, slowly, towards the fireplace. The fire, now mostly embers, offers a profound, steady glow. It is no longer a roaring spectacle. Instead, it is a living, breathing landscape of warmth. A deep, fiery orange dominates the scene. It pulses from the heart of the remaining logs. These logs have been reduced to glowing, intricate forms. They resemble ancient, luminous sculptures. Each one holds a concentrated heat. The orange light bleeds into soft reds. Then it fades into a gentle, almost invisible, gray ash at the edges. This ash is a soft, powdery blanket for the dying coals. It hints at the fire's long, patient journey. You watch as a tiny, almost imperceptible flicker emerges. It dances on the surface of a particularly bright ember. This flicker is a miniature, ephemeral flame. It appears for just a breath. Then it recedes back into the glowing core. Its appearance is a delicate, fleeting whisper of light. It is a testament to the fire's persistent life. Another ember, slightly larger, holds a deeper, richer crimson. This crimson hue is like a hidden jewel. It glows with an inner intensity. The heat it radiates is palpable. You can feel its gentle warmth on your cheek. It is a soft, caressing sensation. This warmth spreads slowly across your skin. It is a comforting contrast to the cool air just beyond the blanket. The air in the room is still and peaceful. Only the softest exhalations of the fire disturb it. A faint, almost musical hiss might escape from a cooling log. It is a sound barely there. It blends seamlessly into the profound quiet. Occasionally, a tiny spark will leap upwards. It climbs like a fleeting star into the dark chimney. This spark is a brief, bright punctuation in the dimness. It quickly disappears from view. Its ascent is graceful and silent. The light from the embers casts long, wavering shadows. These shadows stretch and contract across the rough-hewn walls. They dance with an unhurried grace. The patterns they create are ever-changing. They are like slow, abstract paintings in motion. You watch them, utterly mesmerized. There is no need to decipher their forms. Simply observing their gentle play is enough. The wood grain of the walls is softly illuminated. It seems to deepen and soften under this shifting light. Each knot and imperfection tells a silent story. The air carries the faint, comforting scent of wood smoke. It is a dry, warm aroma. It mingles with the subtle, fresh scent of pine. This combination is uniquely cabin-like. It is the smell of safety and warmth. It is the essence of home. You breathe in this scent, slowly and deeply. It fills your lungs with a quiet peace. Each breath feels more profound than the last. The scent itself is an anchor. It grounds you further into this moment. You are completely present, yet also drifting away. The crackle of the fire is now a soft, sporadic whisper. It is no longer a dominant sound. It is a gentle punctuation mark in the silence. A tiny, almost imperceptible pop might occur. It signals a final release of energy from a dying ember. This sound is not startling. It is merely a soft affirmation of the fire's presence. The warmth from the hearth reaches your bare hand. It is a steady, unwavering heat. It penetrates the skin with a soothing depth. You feel it in your bones. It is a deep, internal warmth. This warmth chases away any lingering chill. It replaces it with a profound sense of comfort. You feel utterly cocooned. The world outside the cabin seems impossibly far away. The cold, the wind, the snow, they are distant whispers. They cannot penetrate this sanctuary. You are safe here. You are warm here. You are perfectly at peace. The fire continues its slow, silent transformation. It is a testament to the passage of time. Yet, in this moment, time itself seems to slow. It stretches out, endlessly. Each glowing ember is a tiny sun. It holds its own universe of heat and light. You feel a deep, settling calm spread through your entire being. It begins in your chest. It radiates outward, through your limbs. It reaches your fingertips and toes. Every muscle in your body relaxes further. They release any remaining tension. Your shoulders drop. Your jaw softens. Your eyelids feel heavier still. They are almost too heavy to lift. The soft glow of the embers is the last thing you see. It is a blurred, beautiful wash of orange and red. It dances behind your closing eyes. The sounds of the fire become a gentle hum. It is a lullaby of warmth and peace. You are drifting. You are floating. You are sinking into the deepest, most restorative sleep. The fire watches over you. It is a silent, comforting guardian. Its warmth cradles you. Its light guides you into dreams. You are utterly content. You are truly at home. This feeling is absolute. It is complete. It is the softest embrace of the night. You begin to stir. A very gentle awakening. It unfolds slowly. Like the petals of a winter rose. Your awareness drifts back. From the deep, dark well of sleep. Not a sudden jolt. But a soft, fluid transition. You are still wrapped. In the profound stillness. Of your slumber. A faint, persistent glow. Begins to filter through. The velvety darkness behind your eyelids. A soft luminescence. It hints at a new dawn. A quiet, waiting morning. The warmth around you remains. A comforting, heavy embrace. The wool blanket. Still holding you close. Its weight is reassuring. A cocoon of safety. You feel the lingering heat. From the now extinguished embers. Of the fireplace. A residual warmth. It radiates through the air. A subtle memory of the fire's dance. Your muscles feel utterly relaxed. Heavy and pliant. Like warm clay. Each limb is deeply rested. Each breath is slow. And incredibly even. You are not yet ready to open your eyes fully. Just to float. In this liminal space. Between sleep and wakefulness. A soft sound reaches you. From somewhere far away. A whisper of the wind. Against the windowpane. It's a gentle, rhythmic sigh. Not the fierce howl of the night. But a softer, more melodic tune. A lullaby of the morning. The air within the cabin is still. And perfectly warm. It carries the faintest scent. Of pine and wood smoke. A comforting, earthy aroma. It settles deep within you. A scent of home. Of refuge. You feel a deep, abiding peace. It washes over you. From your head to your toes. A quiet joy. A profound sense of well-being. Slowly, so slowly. Your eyelids flutter. They part just a fraction. Just enough to let in the soft, diffused light of the early morning. It is not bright or harsh, but a soft, pearly gray, washed with hints of pale gold. The room begins to take shape. In your periphery, still softened by shadows and a gentle light. Your gaze drifts effortlessly towards the window. It draws your attention like a silent magnet. The window pane itself is a work of art, adorned with intricate frost patterns, delicate lace etched by winter's breath. tiny frozen ferns, spreading across the glass. Each crystal unique, a miniature masterpiece. They glitter faintly, reflecting the soft, incoming light. Through the shimmering frost, you glimpse the world outside. A world transformed by the night's snowfall. It is utterly pristine and breathtakingly beautiful. A vast, silent expanse of pure, untouched white. The snow lies deep and undisturbed. A fresh, unblemished blanket over everything. The ground is covered. The low bushes, the fallen logs, all softened and rounded by the thick, white powder. It sparkles with a million tiny diamonds as the morning light catches each flake. The trees stand solemn and majestic, their branches heavily laden with fresh snow. They are like silent, white sculptures, reaching towards the pale sky. Their dark forms are softened and muted by the heavy, white mantle. Each pine needle, each twig, is outlined in frost, creating a delicate, intricate filigree. Against the backdrop of the forest, a profound stillness hangs in the air outside. The kind of stillness that hums with its own quiet energy. It is a silence so deep, so absolute, that it feels sacred. You can almost hear the gentle descent of a single snowflake, if any were still falling. But the air is clear and remarkably calm. The sky above is a soft, muted gray, gradually lightening towards the horizon, where a faint blush of peach suggests the sun's imminent arrival. But for now, it is a world of silver and white and quiet contemplation. The contrast is striking between the cozy warmth of your cabin sanctuary and the breathtaking, frozen beauty of the world beyond the glass. You are so safe here, so warm, so protected, watching the silent spectacle unfold before you from your soft, comfortable perch. The thick walls of the cabin hold back the chill. The heavy roof shelters you from the elements. You feel a deep gratitude for this quiet moment, for this perfect solitude, for the profound peace that fills every corner of this winter morning. Your breath continues to be slow and deep. Each inhale brings in the clean, warm air. Each exhale releases any lingering tension. You feel utterly content, completely at ease. There is nowhere else to be, nothing else to do, just to observe, to exist in this beautiful, tranquil space. The soft light from the window illuminates a small patch on the wooden floor, making the grain glow with a warm, amber hue. The world outside remains utterly still, a frozen tableau of natural artistry. You watch without thought, without expectation, simply absorbing the quiet majesty of the winter landscape. It is a picture of perfect peace, a visual lullaby that soothes your soul and holds you gently in its calming embrace. The sunlight is still very gentle. It paints the frost patterns on the glass with a soft, ethereal glow. You are still tucked deep beneath the layers. The substantial weight of the comforter feels like a comforting embrace. It presses down gently, a soft, yielding shield against the crisp morning air. You can feel the residual warmth of your own body held captive within its folds. It's a warmth that has been patiently accumulating throughout the long night. A deep, delicious warmth. It cradles you in a cocoon of absolute comfort. Your muscles feel utterly relaxed. They are softened by the deep, undisturbed sleep you have just experienced. There is no urgency, no need to rush. The world outside can wait. The pristine snowscape remains frozen in its quiet grandeur. It offers a silent invitation to simply be. You allow your gaze to drift from the window. It sweeps slowly across the. You allow your gaze to drift. It moves slowly, deliberately. Your eyes find the window. The large, rustic window pane. It frames a perfect picture of winter. A masterpiece of nature's artistry. The light outside is still soft. It's a gentle, diffused glow. The sun has not yet fully climbed. It hides behind a veil of thin, high clouds. These clouds are like brushed silver. They stretch across the vast expanse of the sky. You can see the delicate patterns of frost. They cling to. You let your gaze linger on the windowpane. The delicate patterns of frost clinging to the glass hold your attention. They are like miniature fern fronds, perfectly etched. Each intricate line is a testament to nature's artistry. Tiny ice crystals glitter in the soft morning light. They catch the diffused glow like countless tiny diamonds. You trace the imaginary paths of these silvery tendrils with your eyes. They branch and intertwine in a silent, frozen dance. Some patterns are like feathers, soft and ethereal. Others resemble tiny, intricate snowflakes, too small to fully discern. The frost creates a living tapestry on the window. It blurs the world beyond just slightly. It adds an ethereal, dreamlike quality to the view. You marvel at the sheer complexity in something so ephemeral. It is a fleeting masterpiece, destined to melt away. Yet, for this moment, it is perfectly preserved. A fragile, beautiful barrier between you and the outside world. The coldness of its touch is softened by the warmth radiating from within the cabin. You feel a profound sense of wonder at its silent beauty. It reminds you of the quiet magic hidden in plain sight. Your eyes continue to explore every curve and spike of the ice. Each crystal seems to hold a tiny spark of light. The morning sun, though hidden, still illuminates its delicate structure. It paints the frost with hues of silver and palest blue. You feel yourself sinking deeper into this visual meditation. The world outside the frost is a blur of soft white. Beyond the intricate veil, the vast expanse of snow unfolds. A pristine blanket covers everything as far as you can see. It muffles all sound, creating a profound silence. The snow-covered branches of the pine trees are heavy. They bow gracefully under their pristine burden. Each needle is dusted with a fine layer of white. The forest stands in hushed reverence. Ancient sentinels, silent and still. Their dark trunks provide a stark contrast to the pure white landscape. No movement disturbs this perfect winter scene. No sound breaks the deep, absorbing quiet. It is a world of untouched beauty. A canvas of nature's gentle art. The diffused light makes everything glow with an inner luminescence. You can almost feel the softness of the snow. The deep, silent blanket absorbing all sound. It creates a sense of utter peace. The world outside is cold, undeniably so. You can almost feel the biting air, the deep chill of the winter morning. But you are safe. You are profoundly warm. The thick glass of the window is a reassuring barrier. It separates you from that vast, cold expanse. A gentle hum of safety surrounds you. The cabin is a refuge, a sanctuary. It promises warmth and comfort. The warmth radiating from the hearth is a constant, gentle presence. It reaches out, enveloping you in its soft embrace. You are exactly where you need to be. Your fingers are still wrapped around the warm mug. The ceramic feels wonderfully smooth against your palms. A gentle, steady heat seeps into your skin. It is a comforting anchor in this peaceful moment. The residual warmth from the hot cocoa still lingers. Or perhaps it's the comforting heat of your herbal tea. A faint, sweet aroma might still be present. But even without sipping, just holding the mug is enough. The weight of it feels substantial and reassuring in your hands. A whisper of steam, barely visible now, rises from the surface. It dances in the still air, a final, gentle breath of warmth. You can feel the soft weight of the wool blanket draped over your lap. Its texture is so inviting, so wonderfully soft. The fibers gently tickle your skin, a comforting sensation. It is a cocoon of pure softness. The armchair cradles your body perfectly. Its plush cushions conform to your shape. A perfect fit, designed for deep relaxation. You shift slightly, feeling the subtle creak of the wood. It's a familiar, reassuring sound. The crackle of the fire continues its steady, rhythmic dance. Each flame dances, a silent, mesmerizing performance. Casting flickering shadows on the cabin walls. The warmth from the hearth reaches out to you. It wraps around you like a second, invisible blanket. A deep, abiding sense of contentment settles over you. There is no hurry here. There are no demands. Just this moment. This quiet space. This gentle breath. The world outside can wait. Here, time seems to slow down. It stretches out, long and peaceful. Each second is a gift. Each breath is a release. You feel yourself sinking deeper. Deeper into the comfort of the armchair. Deeper into the quiet of the cabin. A profound sense of stillness washes over you. A complete sense of calm. The frost on the window, the snow outside, the warmth inside. All merge into a perfect symphony of peace. You simply exist in this moment. Fully present. Fully at ease. Completely safe. And wonderfully warm. You settle deeper into your chosen spot. The soft wool of the blanket cradles you. It feels like a gentle hug. A profound sense of peace washes over you. It starts from your toes. It slowly travels upwards. It reaches the very crown of your head. Your gaze, which had been lost in the icy art of the windowpane, now drifts. It moves with no effort at all. It finds a new focal point. Your eyes land upon the hearth. The heart of the cabin's warmth. The crackling. Your eyes now rest upon the hearth. It is the true heart of the cabin. A beacon of warmth in the encroaching winter night. A soft, pulsing glow emanates from within its stone embrace. You watch the flames. They are a mesmerizing dance. Orange and yellow tendrils reaching upwards. Then gently receding. Each flicker is unique. A tiny, living entity. Twisting and turning in the enclosed space. They seem to breathe. expanding and contracting with a slow, hypnotic rhythm. The light they cast is soft. It paints the rough-hewn stones of the hearth with shifting shadows, making them appear to move, to undulate with the fire's breath. You can feel the warmth from here. A gentle, pervasive heat. It radiates outwards, washing over your face, your hands, your entire body. It is a comforting embrace, pushing back the last vestiges of any chill. The air around you feels softer now, infused with this deep, radiant warmth. You watch the logs within the fire. They are gnarled and robust, slowly surrendering to the relentless heat. Their outer layers are charred to a deep, velvety black. Yet beneath, the wood glows with an intense, fiery orange. Small pockets of sap occasionally hiss. A delicate, almost imperceptible sound, as they vaporize into the flames. The scent of the burning wood fills the air. It is a rich, earthy aroma, a blend of pine and oak, deep and comforting. It speaks of ancient forests, of quiet evenings, of pure, unadulterated coziness. This smell is unique to a true wood fire. It settles around you like an invisible, warm blanket, adding another layer to your sense of peace. Beneath the lively dance of the flames, you notice the embers. A bed of glowing, smoldering coals. They are like tiny jewels, crimson and gold, holding the heat. A silent, steadfast promise of enduring warmth. They don't flicker like the flames. They simply glow, with a steady, unwavering intensity. A deep, inner fire. Each ember is a miniature sun, holding its own universe of heat. You could stare at them for hours, lost in their quiet, enduring power. The crackling sound of the fire is a gentle symphony, a soft, rhythmic accompaniment to your thoughts. A tiny snap here, a subtle pop there, then a longer, more drawn-out sound, like dry twigs breaking, but softer, more inviting. It fills the quiet air, a constant companion to your deepening stillness. This sound is not intrusive. It is soothing. It is ancient. It connects you to something primal, something deeply comforting. It is the sound of safety, the sound of shelter. You feel your breathing deepen, matching the slow, steady rhythm of the fire. Inhale. Exhale. Each breath is long and unhurried, drawing in the warm, scented air, releasing any lingering tension. You feel the weight of the wool blanket. It is substantial, warm, soft against your skin. It holds you gently, a cocoon of comfort. The warmth from the fire reaches you through the blanket, penetrating its soft fibers, adding to the profound sense of security. You are utterly enveloped, protected from the world outside, the world beyond the thick cabin walls. A world of biting wind and falling snow. A world that seems incredibly distant now, almost unreal. Here, inside, everything is soft. Everything is warm. Everything is still, except for the dancing flames, and the gentle crackle, and the soft, steady beating of your own heart. You feel your muscles softening even further, your shoulders dropping, your jaw relaxing. Any tightness you might have carried, it simply melts away, like snow in the sun, replaced by a profound sense of ease. of deep, abiding contentment. The fire continues its quiet performance. A living, breathing heart in the center of your sanctuary. Its light bathes the room in a gentle, flickering glow, making the shadows dance playfully in the corners, highlighting the textures of the wooden walls, the woven rug on the floor. Everything takes on a softer, more inviting quality. Bathed in this warm, golden light, you feel completely at peace, utterly safe, and deeply, profoundly warm. The cold outside is merely a concept now, a distant memory. It cannot touch you here. Not in this haven. Not by this fire. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Lost in the timeless beauty of the flames. Sinking deeper and deeper into a state of pure tranquility. The gentle sounds of the fire are the only clock, marking the passage of time. Or perhaps, suspending it altogether. You simply exist. Here. Now. In this perfect moment. With the warmth of the fire. And the soft embrace of the blanket. And the deep, quiet peace within you. The radiant warmth from the hearth continues to embrace you. It is a profound, comforting presence. You feel it emanating outwards, a gentle, invisible wave. It reaches your skin, a soft caress on your cheeks. It warms your fingertips, where they rest lightly on your lap. The heat seeps deeper, past the surface, into your very core. It chases away any lingering chill, any forgotten tension. Your muscles, one by one, seem to sigh in silent release. They soften, they lengthen, they let go. You are sinking deeper into the plush comfort of your seat. The cushions yield to your form, molding perfectly to your contours. You are held, supported, completely at ease. Your gaze, still soft and unfocused, drifts back to the mesmerizing dance within the firebox. The flames are a living tapestry of amber and gold. They flicker and sway with an inherent grace. Each tendril of fire reaches, then recedes, in a timeless, hypnotic rhythm. You watch a small, bright spark detach itself from a burning log. It ascends rapidly, a tiny, glowing messenger. It spirals upwards, briefly illuminating the dark chimney flue. Then, it vanishes, absorbed into the vastness above. Another spark follows, then another, each with its own fleeting journey. These ephemeral lights are like tiny wishes, ascending into the night. They carry no weight, no urgency, just a quiet, transient beauty. The logs themselves are slowly transforming. Their rough bark is softening, turning to a deep, glowing red. A delicate layer of ash, like fine silver dust, begins to settle on their surface. Beneath the bright flames, the embers pulse with a steady, quiet power. They are the heart of the fire, the enduring warmth. A deep, fiery orange glows from within their depths. It is a warmth that promises to last through the long, peaceful night. The rich scent of wood smoke continues to perfume the air around you. It is a complex aroma, deeply rooted in nature. You detect the dry, resinous notes of pine. Perhaps a hint of something deeper, earthier, from a slower burning oak. This fragrance is intrinsically linked to the feeling of safety. It is the smell of home, of shelter, of ancient comfort. You breathe it in, slowly, deeply. Each inhalation fills your lungs with this soothing essence. Each exhalation carries away any remaining whisper of worry. Your breathing grows steadily more even, more profound. It is a gentle, natural rhythm, perfectly synchronized with the quiet pulse of the cabin. The soft crackle and hiss of the fire continues its gentle serenade. It is a chorus of tiny sounds, each distinct, yet harmonizing. A soft pop, as a pocket of air escapes from the wood. A low sizzle, as sap warms and evaporates. These sounds are not intrusive, they are woven into the fabric of the silence. They provide a gentle anchor for your drifting awareness. You don't actively listen, you simply perceive. The sounds are just there, existing, perfectly content. Your eyelids feel a pleasant heaviness now. They are not forced closed, but rather, they feel naturally inclined to rest. You allow them to droop, just a fraction. The world through your semi-closed eyes becomes even softer, more diffused. The firelight blurs into a warm, inviting glow. Shapes lose their sharp edges, becoming gentle suggestions of form. The room around you transforms into a soft, indistinct haven. You are aware of the heavy wool blanket draped across your lap. Its weight is substantial, grounding. It is a comforting pressure, a soft, warm boundary. Your fingers, without conscious thought, lightly brush against its texture. The coarse, yet surprisingly soft, fibers yield beneath your touch. You feel the intricate weave, the subtle irregularities that speak of its natural origin. It smells faintly of lanolin, of clean air, of gentle warmth. This blanket is a shield against any imagined cold. It is a cocoon of coziness, wrapping you in its protective embrace. You feel utterly safe, utterly secure. The world outside, with its crisp, cold air and swirling snow, feels impossibly distant. It is a faint, almost forgotten whisper, beyond the thick walls of the cabin. Here, within these wooden confines, there is only warmth. Only peace. Only the soft, flickering light of the fire. Only the rich, comforting scent of wood smoke. Only the gentle, rhythmic sounds of the burning logs. You are completely absorbed in this moment. Time has ceased to hold any meaning. There is no past, no future, only this perfect, serene present. Your body feels incredibly heavy, yet wonderfully light at the same time. Heavy with relaxation, light with the absence of all burdens. A profound stillness settles over you. It begins deep within your chest, radiating outwards. It calms your heart rate, slowing it to a gentle, steady thrum. It quietens your mind, allowing thoughts to simply drift away. They are like wisps of smoke, dissolving into the warm air. You don't chase them, you don't hold on to them. You simply let them go. There is no need for analysis, no need for decision. Just a quiet acceptance of this deep, profound peace. The fire continues its silent work, transforming wood into warmth. The embers glow with unwavering intensity. The cabin breathes around you, a living, sheltering entity. You are part of it, intertwined with its calm energy. Every cell in your body feels deeply, exquisitely relaxed. A wave of drowsiness, soft and inviting, washes over you. It is not a demanding sleepiness, but a gentle, persuasive lull. It whispers promises of deeper rest, of restorative slumber. You welcome it. You lean into it. You allow yourself to be carried further and further away. Your focus narrows even more, centering on the simple act of breathing. Inhaling peace. Exhaling all else. The warmth holds you. The sounds soothe you. The darkness beyond the flames beckons you. You are drifting, slowly, serenely. Deeper and deeper into comfort. Deeper and deeper into peace. Deeper and deeper into a profound sense of well-being. Every breath is a step further down this path of relaxation. Every flicker of the fire is a gentle guide. You are safe. You are warm. You are completely, utterly at peace. You continue to gaze at the fire. Its movements are utterly mesmerizing. The flames dance with an ancient, primal rhythm. They sway and undulate in a tireless, slow ballet. A gentle, hypnotic motion holds your full attention. The very heart of the cabin glows with this living light. It casts a warm, dynamic illumination across the space. This light paints the entire room in shifting shades of amber. It washes over the sturdy wooden beams above your head. It touches the rough-hewn surface of the small table beside you. It softly illuminates. You continue to gaze into the heart of the fire. Its flames are a mesmerizing dance of orange and red. They flicker and sway with a hypnotic rhythm. The warm, shifting light from the fire still bathes the cabin. It paints everything in shades of amber and gold. This gentle glow softly touches the rough-hewn wooden beams above you. It illuminates the aged planks of the floor. It dances across the heavy wool blanket draped over your lap. And there, beside you, on the small, sturdy table, rests your mug. It has been waiting patiently. A low, persistent warmth radiates from its ceramic surface. You can feel its presence even before you touch it. A faint wisp of steam still curls upwards from its rim. It rises like a tiny, ephemeral cloud. This delicate vapor catches the firelight. It glows for a moment before dissipating into the soft air. The mug itself is a deep, comforting shade of forest green. It feels perfectly suited to this cabin, this moment. Its surface is smooth, yet with a subtle, earthy texture. You slowly shift your gaze from the captivating fire. Your eyes drift towards the waiting mug. It seems to invite your touch. Your hand, nestled within the folds of the heavy blanket, begins to stir. It moves with a deliberate slowness. Each movement is unhurried and calm. Your fingers, warm and relaxed, extend gently. They reach out towards the mug's handle. The air around your hand feels slightly cooler than the warmth under the blanket. Then, your fingertips make contact with the mug's cool exterior. A sudden, surprising warmth spreads through your skin. It is a comforting warmth, not intense, but deeply pleasant. Your fingers curl around the smooth, rounded handle. It fits perfectly into the curve of your palm. The ceramic feels substantial, solid, and reassuring. You feel the gentle weight of the mug as you lift it. It rises slowly, effortlessly. The warmth immediately begins to spread through your hands. It seeps into your palms. It warms the tips of your fingers. It travels up your wrists. This warmth is a silent promise of comfort. It is a soft, enveloping sensation. You bring the mug closer to your chest. Its warmth radiates outwards, reaching your clothing. You can feel the heat through the thick fabric of your sweater. A subtle aroma now reaches your nose. It is the gentle scent of whatever warm beverage it contains. Perhaps it is rich, dark cocoa. Perhaps it is fragrant, spiced tea. Or maybe it is a soothing herbal infusion. The exact scent is less important than the feeling it evokes. It is the smell of comfort. It is the aroma of coziness. You tilt the mug slightly. The last wisps of steam rise higher now. They brush against your lower lip. They caress your nostrils. You inhale slowly. The warm, moist air fills your lungs. It carries the comforting scent deeper within you. This simple act is profoundly calming. It slows your breathing even further. You hold the mug firmly. Its warmth now permeates your entire being. It is a warmth that starts in your hands. Then it spreads upwards through your arms. It travels across your shoulders. It seems to settle gently in your chest. A deep sigh escapes your lips. It is a sigh of contentment. It is a release of any lingering tension. The mug feels like an anchor in your hands. It grounds you to this moment. It connects you to this cozy cabin. You close your eyes for a brief moment. You simply savor the sensation of the warmth. The warmth of the mug. The warmth of the fire. The warmth of the blankets. The warmth of being safe inside. Outside, the wind might still be whispering its cold song. It might be sighing around the corners of the cabin. But here, within these sturdy walls, you are utterly protected. You are completely enveloped in a cocoon of warmth. The mug continues to radiate its gentle heat. It is a steady, unwavering source of comfort. You imagine the liquid inside. It is still perfectly warm. Ready to soothe. Ready to relax. There is no rush to drink it. There is no need to hurry. The moment simply is. You are simply here. Holding this warm mug. Feeling its comforting weight. Breathing its soothing aroma. Your muscles feel increasingly loose. They feel heavy and pliant. The warmth from the mug seems to melt away any stiffness. It dissolves any tightness in your shoulders. It eases any tension in your neck. Your head feels light and clear. A profound sense of peace settles over you. It wraps around you like another soft blanket. The world outside fades further away. All that remains is this cabin. This fire. This mug. This deep, quiet warmth. You open your eyes again. The firelight still dances. It paints the mug in hues of amber and gold. The green ceramic glows softly. It holds its warmth, just for you. This simple object brings such profound comfort. It is a small, perfect piece of this hygge evening. You slowly bring the mug closer to your face. Its rim touches your cheek. The warmth is soft against your skin. It is a gentle caress. You feel the smooth edge against your lips. A tiny drop of warmth might cling to the rim. You can almost taste the soothing beverage. The anticipation is a part of the pleasure. It is a slow, unfolding delight. You hold it there, suspended in time. The world outside is a distant memory. The cabin is your sanctuary. The mug is your anchor. The warmth is your guide. You are utterly, completely, and perfectly at peace. Your breathing continues its slow, steady rhythm. Each inhale brings calm. Each exhale releases all worry. The mug is a warm, silent companion. It holds comfort in its depths. It offers solace in its warmth. You are perfectly still. You are perfectly content. This moment stretches out. It expands around you. It embraces you gently. The warmth from the mug continues to flow into you. It is a continuous, gentle stream. It soothes every part of your being. You are safe. You are warm. You are deeply, deeply relaxed. You hold the warm mug in both hands. The ceramic feels smooth against your skin. It is a perfect fit. Your fingers curl gently around its comforting shape. The heat radiates steadily from its surface. It seeps into your palms. A deep, soothing warmth begins to spread. It travels slowly up your wrists. Then further, into your forearms. You feel the subtle weight of the mug. It is a substantial, reassuring presence. A small, comforting anchor. The steam continues its gentle ascent. It weaves delicate tendrils into the air before you. A soft, almost imperceptible dance. The aroma intensifies with each passing moment. It is a rich, sweet, chocolatey scent. Perhaps a hint of vanilla. Maybe a whisper of cinnamon. It fills your senses completely. You close your eyes for a moment, just to savor this simple, profound fragrance. The scent is pure comfort. It reminds you of quiet evenings, of gentle moments, of absolute peace. You open your eyes again. The fire still crackles softly in the hearth. Its light flickers across the cabin walls. A warm, dancing glow. You bring the mug closer to your face. The warmth on your cheeks is immediate. It is incredibly gentle. The steam brushes against your nose. A delicate, ticklish sensation. You inhale deeply once more, allowing the sweet fragrance to fill your lungs. It feels like breathing in pure tranquility. You tilt the mug ever so slightly. The warm liquid inside ripples softly. A dark, inviting pool. You watch the tiny reflections of the firelight. They shimmer on its surface, like miniature, dancing embers. You raise the mug slowly to your lips. The rim of the mug is warm. It is smooth against your skin. Your lips part gently. You take a very small sip. Just a tiny taste. The liquid is perfectly warm. Not too hot. Not too cool. It is an ideal temperature. The flavor blooms instantly on your tongue. Rich. Sweet. Deeply satisfying. It is exactly what you imagined. Perhaps even better. The chocolate notes are profound. They are velvety smooth. A subtle sweetness follows. It lingers on your palate. You feel the warmth spread inside your mouth, then down your throat. It is a gentle, comforting wave. This warmth travels slowly. It warms your chest, then your stomach. A profound sense of well-being settles over you. It is a warmth that starts from within and spreads outward, filling every part of your being. You swallow slowly, savoring the lingering aftertaste. It is a taste of pure coziness, of absolute contentment. You rest the mug back in your hands, just holding it, feeling its weight, feeling its warmth. The first sip has dissolved any lingering tension, any subtle thought. You are simply here. In this moment. In this cabin. Warm. Safe. Content. You gaze at the fire once more. The flames dance higher now, casting longer, softer shadows. The logs occasionally shift, emitting a soft, sighing sound. The wind outside continues its quiet murmur. A distant, gentle lullaby. It cannot touch you here. Inside this haven. Inside this warmth. You take another slow, deliberate breath. The air inside the cabin is soft. It smells faintly of pine and wood smoke, and the sweet aroma from your mug. You bring the mug to your lips again. This time, you take a slightly larger sip. Still slow. Still mindful. The liquid glides smoothly over your tongue. It coats your mouth with its rich flavor. The sweetness is just right. It is not overwhelming. It is perfectly balanced. The warmth washes over you again. A second wave of pure comfort. It deepens the feeling of relaxation. It carries you further into tranquility. You feel your shoulders relax even more. Your muscles soften. Your body sinks deeper into the comfortable chair. Every sip is a small journey. A journey into deeper peace. A journey into profound calm. The liquid warms you from the inside out. It feels like a gentle embrace. A soothing caress. You can almost feel the warmth reaching your fingertips. Your toes. Every single part of you. You hold the mug close. Its warmth is a constant companion. A steady source of comfort. The silence of the cabin is beautiful. It is not an empty silence. It is a full silence. Filled with the soft sounds of the fire. The distant wind. And the quiet rhythm of your own breathing. You close your eyes again. Just for a moment. Letting the aftertaste linger. Letting the warmth settle. This is pure hygge. This is absolute peace. This is exactly where you are meant to be. Warm. Safe. Utterly content. The world outside fades completely. It becomes a distant memory. A blurred image. Only this moment exists. Only this warmth. Only this taste. You are completely present. Completely enveloped. In this perfect, cozy stillness. The deep, honeyed warmth from your sweet drink continues its gentle journey within you. It spreads slowly. It unfurls like a soft, silken ribbon through your chest. Then outward. To your shoulders. To your fingertips. A quiet, internal glow. A pervasive sense of ease. You feel this warmth settle. It finds its home in the very core of your being. A profound calm washes over you. It is a stillness. A peaceful, unhurried moment. Your mug, now lighter, still offers a comforting weight in your hands. Its ceramic surface retains a faint memory of the heat. A warm ghost against your palms. You feel the lingering sweetness on your tongue. A delicate, pleasant aftertaste. It is a subtle reminder of the simple luxury you just savored. Your eyelids feel heavy. Not with tiredness. But with profound contentment. A deep, deep relaxation. Your gaze, soft and unfocused for a moment, slowly drifts. It moves from the smooth curve of your mug. It travels across the cozy space before you. Your eyes are drawn. Inevitably drawn. To the heart of the cabin's warmth. To the dancing, living flame of the fireplace. The fire. It is a magnificent, captivating spectacle. A silent, mesmerizing ballet of light and heat. You watch the flames. They are a vibrant, shifting tapestry of color. Orange. Deep, rich orange. Like the last embers of a sunset. Red. Crimson red. The color of ancient, cherished wine. Yellow. Bright, golden yellow. Like sunlight filtered through amber. And sometimes, at the very tips, a whisper of blue. A fleeting, ethereal blue. These colors swirl. They intertwine. They separate. They reform. In a ceaseless, fluid motion. Each flame seems to have a personality. One reaches high. Stretching upwards. As if yearning for the vast, unseen sky beyond the chimney. Another curls inward. A shy, gentle flicker. Hugging the dark, seasoned log beneath it. Smaller flames dart. They dance like playful sprites. They chase each other across the surface of the wood. Their light paints the interior of the cabin. It washes the rough-hewn walls. It caresses the polished wood of the mantelpiece. It illuminates the intricate patterns on the heavy wool rug. The shadows in the room respond. They lengthen. They shorten. They sway. In perfect, silent synchronicity with the fire's rhythm. The room breathes with the fire's glow. It expands and contracts with its warmth. You watch a particularly stubborn log. It glows from within. A deep, molten heart of orange. Then, with a gentle sigh, a new crack appears. A fresh, eager flame blossoms from the crack. It stretches its tendrils of light into the air. The sound of the fire is a lullaby. A symphony of soft, natural noises. There is the consistent, comforting crackle. A dry, crisp sound. Like old, forgotten leaves crunching underfoot. Then a softer, more subtle hiss. The sap within the wood gently yielding to the heat. A tiny pop. Sudden. Brief. Like a whispered secret. As a small pocket of air escapes. Then silence again. Save for the steady, gentle roar. A deep, resonant hum. The sound of the draft pulling upwards. Carrying the smoke. And the worries. Up and away. Into the vast, cold night. These sounds blend. They weave together. Creating a protective sonic blanket around you. They affirm the warmth. They affirm the safety. They affirm the absolute peace of this moment. You feel the heat radiating from the hearth. It is a substantial, tangible warmth. It reaches out. It touches your skin. It warms your cheeks. It warms the backs of your hands. It is a different kind of warmth than the drink provided. The drink was internal. This is external. A benevolent, encompassing embrace. It chases away any lingering hint of chill. Any memory of the biting wind outside. The air around the fireplace shimmers slightly. A subtle distortion. Visible only if you look very closely. It is the visible breath of the heat. Rising. Dancing. Inviting you closer. The scent of the fire is rich. It is earthy. It is unmistakably comforting. The smell of burning wood. Pine. A hint of cedar. A whisper of something ancient and wild. It permeates the cabin. It clings gently to the heavy fabrics. It infuses the very air you breathe. It is the scent of home. The scent of safety. The scent of a long, peaceful winter evening. You breathe it in. Deeply. Slowly. Allowing its comforting aroma to fill your lungs. To settle within you. Each breath feels cleansing. Each breath feels restorative. The fire is not just a source of warmth or light. It is a living presence in the room. A silent companion. A steadfast guardian against the darkness and the cold. It holds your gaze. It holds your thoughts. It gently unravels any stray threads of concern. It leaves only pure, unadulterated tranquility in its wake. You feel yourself sinking deeper. Deeper into the plush cushions. Deeper into the embrace of the heavy blankets. The warmth from the fire. The warmth from your drink. The warmth from the blankets. They all merge. They become one singular, enveloping sensation. You are utterly content. Utterly peaceful. Utterly safe. Lost in the hypnotic dance of the flames. lost in the gentle symphony of their crackle and hiss. Lost in the profound, quiet beauty of this moment. The world outside might rage. It might storm. It might howl. But here, inside this cozy cabin, by the fire's enduring glow, you are simply at peace. Absolutely and completely at peace. You are utterly still, a quiet anchor in the heart of the cabin. Your gaze remains fixed, unwavering, on the mesmerizing heart of the fireplace. The flames dance with an ancient, hypnotic rhythm, a silent, swirling ballet. They pulse and sway with a soft, unspoken song, a visual melody. Each individual flicker is a tiny, fleeting performance, unique and captivating. A delicate, intricate ballet of light and shadow unfolds before your eyes. You watch as a particularly vivid, almost incandescent orange tongue of flame licks upwards. It reaches gracefully, purposefully. You remain utterly still. Your gaze is fixed upon the mesmerizing dance. The vivid orange tongue of flame reaches gracefully upwards. It stretches towards the dark opening of the chimney. It seems to yearn for something unseen. Then it gently retracts. It pulls back into the heart of the burning logs. Another flicker, a new shape emerges. A slender ribbon of crimson fire now twirls. It spirals with an almost deliberate elegance. It performs a slow, hypnotic ballet. The colors within the flame are endlessly shifting. Deep ochre bleeds into a fiery saffron. Bright tangerine melts into a soft, glowing amber. At the very base, where the wood meets the heat, you sometimes catch a glimpse. A fleeting touch of ethereal blue. A cool, almost icy spark of sapphire. It shimmers for a brief moment. Then it vanishes into the warmer hues. The sound of the fire is a soft, rhythmic symphony. A gentle crackle punctuates the silence. A tiny pop echoes from deep within a log. It sounds like a small, contented sigh. The wood hisses faintly. It releases trapped moisture into the intense heat. This sound is almost imperceptible. Yet you are aware of its subtle presence. The air around the hearth shimmers slightly. A visible wave of warmth radiates outwards. You feel its gentle caress upon your face. It warms your cheeks. It warms your eyelids. It warms the tips of your ears. A comforting heat spreads through you. It penetrates the layers of your clothing. It warms your very core. The logs themselves are slowly transforming. Their sturdy forms are gradually consumed. They turn into glowing embers. These embers hold a deep, pulsing red. They are like tiny, sleeping hearts. Each one beats with its own silent warmth. They provide a steady, consistent glow. This glow is less dramatic than the leaping flames. But it is profoundly reassuring. A small shower of sparks sometimes detaches. It rises briefly into the air. These sparks are like fleeting, golden dust. They dance for a moment. Then they disappear into the darkness above. You watch each one. You are still there. You are still watching the fire. The mesmerizing dance continues before your eyes. Each flicker, each sway, each subtle shift holds your gaze. You feel completely absorbed. Your attention is drawn into the heart of the flames. The vibrant oranges deepen into rich reds. These reds then soften into glowing embers. A delicate blue sometimes kisses the very base of a new flame. It is a fleeting, ethereal touch of color. The fire breathes. It expands and contracts with its own quiet rhythm. You can almost hear its breath in the gentle crackling. The soft popping sounds are like tiny whispers in the warmth. A small piece of wood might settle deeper into the ash. It sends up a flurry of golden sparks. These sparks are like miniature stars. They rise briefly before winking out of existence. Each one is a tiny, fleeting moment of light. They are gone as quickly as they appear. The air around you feels thick with the warmth. It is a comforting, enveloping blanket of heat. It radiates outwards from the stone hearth. You can feel it on your face. You can feel it on your hands. It penetrates the fabric of your clothes. It seeps into your very core. The chill of the world outside seems utterly impossible here. It is a distant, forgotten memory. Only this profound warmth exists. It is a sanctuary from the cold. The light from the fire casts long, dancing shadows. These shadows stretch and shrink on the cabin walls. They sway like silent, gentle giants. The rough-hewn timber beams are bathed in this shifting glow. They take on a deeper, richer hue. The textures of the wood grain become more pronounced. Each knot, each imperfection is highlighted. It tells a story of the forest. The stone hearth itself seems to pulse with light. The dark, rugged stones reflect the flames. They gleam with an inner warmth. You trace the outline of a shadow with your eyes. It moves slowly across the ceiling. It is a hypnotic, unhurried motion. Your thoughts begin to mirror this slowness. They drift like smoke from the chimney. They are light and unburdened. You are not thinking of anything specific. You are simply observing. You are simply being. The world outside has faded away. The wind might still howl. It might still whisper its icy tales. But its sound is muffled now. It is a faint, almost imperceptible hum. It only serves to enhance the feeling of safety within. The contrast between the wild outside and the serene inside is profound. It is a comforting confirmation of your secure space. You sink deeper into the cushions beneath you. The soft wool blanket feels heavier now. It is a comforting weight. It is a tangible layer of warmth. The firelight catches on its fibers. It illuminates the intricate weave. You notice the tiny threads of color. They are woven together to create a tapestry of comfort. The smell of wood smoke is faint but present. It is a dry, clean scent. It speaks of ancient forests and cozy evenings. It mingles with the subtle aroma of pine. Perhaps from the logs themselves. Perhaps from a forgotten branch brought in with the wood. It is an earthy, grounding smell. It adds another layer to your sensory experience. You watch a log as it slowly transforms. Its outer bark crinkles and chars. It gives way to the glowing heartwood. The process is slow. It is deliberate. It is utterly fascinating. You feel no need to rush. You feel no need to look away. This moment is complete in itself. It needs nothing more. The gentle hiss of sap escaping the wood is barely audible. It is another tiny sound in the symphony of the fire. It is a sound of release. It is a sound of transformation. Your eyelids feel heavy. They feel relaxed. You might close them for a moment. Even with your eyes closed, the warmth persists. The image of the flames is imprinted on your inner vision. It glows softly behind your eyelids. You can still feel the heat. You can still hear the crackle. It is a full-body experience. You open your eyes again. The sight is just as captivating as before. perhaps even more so. A new flame has burst forth. It reaches upwards. It dances with renewed vigor. It is a testament to the enduring energy of the fire. You breathe in slowly. You breathe out even slower. Each breath is deeper now. Each breath is more deliberate. Your chest rises and falls with a gentle rhythm. It mirrors the slow, steady rhythm of the cabin itself. The soft glow fills the room. It softens all edges. It blurs all lines. It creates a dreamlike atmosphere. You are floating in this warmth. You are suspended in this gentle light. Time has no meaning here. The past is distant. The future is unthought of. Only this present moment exists. Only this warmth. Only this fire. Only this profound, peaceful quiet. You are utterly content. You are utterly safe. You are utterly at peace. The fire is your companion. It is your guide into deeper relaxation. Its steady presence is unwavering. Its hypnotic charm is absolute. You continue to watch. You continue to feel. You continue to simply be. The embers glow with a deep, persistent heat. They hold the memory of the flames. They promise continued warmth. They are a soft, steady heartbeat in the hearth. You let your gaze soften. You let your focus blur. The fire becomes a wash of color. A symphony of sound. A pervasive sense of warmth. It is all-encompassing. It is utterly soothing. You are drifting. You are letting go. Deeper and deeper into the quiet. Deeper and deeper into the peace. The fire holds you. The cabin embraces you. You are perfectly still. You are perfectly calm. You are perfectly warm. The mesmerizing dance continues. Each flicker, each sway, a tiny story unfolding. The flames are living entities. They breathe and sigh. They whisper ancient secrets to the logs. You watch them without thought. Your gaze is soft and unfocused. It simply rests upon the spectacle. The light pulses. It expands and contracts. A warm, golden breath fills the space. It pushes back the shadows in the corners. Then it allows them to creep back in. This gentle ebb and flow is deeply soothing. It mirrors the slow rhythm of your own breath. In and out. Rise and fall. The heat from the hearth is profound. It radiates outward in steady waves. You feel it against your face. A soft blush of warmth. It settles on your cheeks. It warms your eyelids. You feel it on your hands. They rest loosely in your lap. The warmth seeps into your skin. It penetrates deeper. Into the muscles. Into the bones. A deep, comforting heat. It chases away any lingering chill. Any memory of the cold world beyond these walls. You are utterly enveloped. Wrapped in this golden embrace. The air itself feels soft around you. It is infused with the scent of pine. And the subtle, sweet perfume of wood smoke. It is a scent of home. A scent of safety. A scent of absolute peace. Your armchair feels even softer now. More yielding. You have settled deeper into its plush cushions. Your body has found its perfect resting place. Every curve is supported. Every muscle is invited to release. To let go completely. The heavy wool blanket draped over you is a world in itself. A universe of warmth. Its weight is substantial. It presses down gently. A reassuring pressure. It grounds you. It holds you securely in place. You feel the soft texture of the fibers against your skin. The subtle prickle of natural wool. It is not irritating. It is simply present. A reminder of its organic warmth. It has absorbed the heat from the fire. It holds it close. Like a secret. Like a precious treasure. Beneath the blanket, your legs feel heavy. Pleasantly so. They are completely relaxed. Your feet are warm. Toes wiggling just slightly. Content in their cozy enclosure. The firelight. Your gaze drifts, effortlessly, back to the fireplace. The fire is not merely burning, it is performing. A slow, ancient dance of light and shadow, heat and glow. Each flame is a living entity, reaching, stretching, then softly collapsing back into itself. The colors within the hearth are deep and profound. Rich oranges bleed into fiery reds. Golden yellows flicker at the edges, almost too bright to hold. Sometimes, a fleeting hint of electric blue appears at the very core of the hottest embers. A magic that is both wild and contained. The light it casts across the room is soft and alive. It makes the sturdy wooden beams of the cabin seem to breathe. Shadows stretch and shrink, lengthen and retract, in an unhurried ballet on the walls. They dance with you, around you, never threatening, always comforting. The polished surface of the small wooden table beside you catches a glint of the fire's heart. It reflects a tiny, shimmering star of light. The gentle glow illuminates the steam still rising, ever so slightly, from your forgotten mug. You watch the patterns the flames weave. They are intricate, unpredictable, yet utterly harmonious. No two moments are exactly alike, yet the overall impression is one of timeless, unwavering peace. Your mind, once a busy tapestry of thoughts, now feels quieted. It is gently lulled by this hypnotic, visual rhythm. Each flicker seems to pull a tiny thread of worry from your consciousness. It dissolves it into the warmth of the air. The heat from the fire is a palpable presence. It washes over you in continuous, comforting waves. It penetrates the thick wool of your sweater. It warms the very core of your being. You can feel it seep into your skin, your muscles, your bones. A deep, profound warmth that chases away any last lingering chill. It is a warmth that starts from the outside, but quickly makes its way inwards. It settles deep within your chest, a quiet, glowing ember of contentment. The air around you feels thick with this enveloping heat. It is a shield against the vast, cold world beyond the cabin walls. A world that now seems impossibly distant, almost a dream. The crackle and pop of the burning logs is a soothing symphony. It is a primal sound, comforting in its simplicity. A soft hiss as a pocket of sap bursts within the wood. A gentle sigh as embers shift and settle. The occasional, satisfying thump as a larger piece gives way. These sounds are not jarring, they are part of the cabin's living breath. They are the soundtrack to your deepening relaxation. Each small sound reinforces the feeling of being utterly safe and protected. Cocooned within this haven of warmth and light. You feel yourself sinking even further into the plush embrace of the armchair. It cradles you perfectly, molding to the contours of your body. The soft, worn fabric of the chair holds the warmth of your own body. It adds another layer to your growing sense of comfort. The heavy wool blanket draped over you feels like a benevolent weight. It is a grounding pressure, reassuring and solid. Its texture is soft against your skin where it touches your neck and hands. Yet it feels substantial, thick, and utterly dependable. You can feel the individual fibers of the wool. They hold the warmth close, trapping it against you like a second, living skin. The blanket feels like a gentle hug. A continuous, unwavering embrace that tells you everything is well. It is a barrier, soft and warm, between you and the cool air that might dare to stir. You are entirely enveloped. From your shoulders to your toes, you are bundled in this soft, heavy comfort. The pressure of the blanket is not constricting. It is liberating. It allows your muscles to completely surrender. To release every last vestige of tension they might have held. Your arms feel heavy, resting peacefully on the armrests of the chair. Your hands are relaxed, fingers slightly curled. They feel warm and still. Your legs are stretched out, comfortable and unburdened. The weight of the blanket rests evenly across them. A steady, comforting presence. You are aware of your breath. It is slow, deep, and even. Each inhale brings a sense of calm. Each exhale releases any lingering whisper of unease. The air you breathe is clean, fresh, and carries the faint, delightful scent of pine and wood smoke. A perfume of the forest, distilled and perfected within these cozy walls. This scent is another anchor, grounding you to this moment, this place. It is a scent of safety, of home, of winter nights spent in perfect peace. You are utterly still. A stillness that is not forced, but arises naturally from within. A profound quiet settles over your entire being. Your thoughts are no longer racing. They are no longer even strolling. They are gently dissolving, like snowflakes upon warm water. They become indistinguishable from the pervasive sense of peace. You are simply here. Existing in this moment. Wrapped in warmth. Bathed in firelight. Lulled by soft sounds. Feeling the profound, heavy comfort of your surroundings. There is nothing to do. Nowhere to be. No one to please. Only this profound, luxurious sense of being utterly at peace. The world outside, with its icy grip and rushing demands, has faded entirely from your awareness. It is a distant echo. A forgotten dream. Here, in this cabin, in this chair, by this fire, only warmth exists. Only quiet remains. Only peace endures. You are sinking. Deeper. And deeper still. Into the soft, warm embrace of this perfect winter night. The heavy wool blanket is draped over you. It feels substantial. Its weight is a gentle, reassuring pressure. A comforting presence. It settles over your legs. It molds itself to your lap. It drapes across your chest. Each fold and curve is softly defined. You feel its substantiality. A tangible boundary. A barrier against any chill. It anchors you to this moment. To this armchair. To this profound stillness. Your fingers, perhaps resting idly, brush against the wool. You notice the intricate weave. The tiny, soft fibers. They are spun together, creating a surface that is both resilient and yielding. There is a whisper of natural lanolin. A faint, almost imperceptible scent. It speaks of the outdoors. Of sheep grazing on distant hills. Of honest, simple comfort. The texture is deep. It holds secrets within its threads. It invites your touch. Invites you to sink deeper into its embrace. It is not perfectly smooth. It has character. A subtle, comforting unevenness. Each tiny loop and strand contributes to its unique feel. It is a texture designed for warmth. Designed for solace. Designed for rest. The warmth held within its fibers is profound. It is not a fleeting heat, but a deep, abiding warmth. It has been absorbed from the fire, from the cozy air of the cabin, and from your own body heat. It creates a microclimate beneath its folds, a personal pocket of perfect temperature. The heat radiates gently upwards, warming your skin, permeating your muscles, relaxing every single fiber of your being. You can feel the warmth spreading from your toes, which are now perfectly toasty, up through your shins, across your knees, settling into your lap, rising to your abdomen, reaching your chest. It is a warmth that banishes all chill. A warmth that soothes. A warmth. The profound, spreading warmth from the heavy wool blanket continues to envelop you. It cradles your entire form in a cocoon of deep, resilient comfort. Your toes feel perfectly content, nestled in the soft, dense fibers. Your chest rises and falls with a rhythm that is slow and even. The warmth permeates everything, a gentle, pervasive presence that soothes each muscle. Yet, even within this perfect microclimate, your awareness begins to drift. Your gaze, unhurried and soft, finds its way across the quiet space. It settles naturally, almost inevitably, upon the hearth. The fireplace stands as the warm heart of the cabin. It is a structure of sturdy, dark river stones. Each stone is carefully fitted, creating a rugged yet harmonious pattern. The mortar between them is aged, a testament to years of warmth and quiet evenings. A deep, welcoming glow emanates from within its cavernous opening. This glow is not harsh or bright, but soft and inviting. It is a living, breathing light that pulses gently. Your eyes are drawn to the mesmerizing dance held within the hearth. Flames flicker and sway with an ancient, hypnotic rhythm. They are not frantic, but move with a graceful, unhurried elegance. Each tongue of fire is a unique entity, reaching and receding. Some flames are a deep, fiery orange, almost molten in their intensity. Others are a softer, more translucent yellow, like liquid sunshine. Occasionally, at the very core of the hottest combustion, you might glimpse a fleeting wisp of ethereal blue. This blue is quick, a whisper of extreme heat, before it dissolves back into the dominant reds and oranges. The colors blend and separate, creating a continuous, ever-changing masterpiece. They paint the interior of the hearth with shifting hues. You watch as a particularly vibrant orange flame stretches upwards. It licks at the underside of a thick, gnarled log. The log is dark and deeply charred on its surface. Beneath the char, you can still perceive the grain of the wood. It is a story of countless seasons, now slowly being transformed. As the flame touches the log, a tiny, almost imperceptible spark detaches. It floats upwards for a fleeting moment. It is a tiny star, briefly born from the heart of the fire. Then, it vanishes into the dimness above the mantle. The air above the fire shimmers slightly. It is a visible distortion, a sign of the intense heat rising steadily. This heat washes over the front of the hearth. It then radiates outwards into the room. You feel its gentle warmth on your face. It is a different kind of warmth than that of the blanket. The blanket's warmth is direct, enveloping, and contained. The fire's warmth is radiant, expansive, and free-flowing. It adds another layer of profound comfort to your experience. A soft, rhythmic crackle emanates from the burning wood. It is a sound like dry leaves softly rustling. Or perhaps the gentle whisper of paper being slowly unfolded. Then, a more distinct, sharper pop echoes lightly in the quiet room. This sound is sudden, a small burst of energy released from deep within a log. It is followed by a shower of tiny, bright embers. They are like miniature fireworks, briefly illuminating the air. These embers dance for a moment. They then settle back down onto the glowing coals below. Each sound is a distinct punctuation in the otherwise serene silence. It draws your attention back to the living presence of the fire. The low, steady hum of the burning wood is a constant undertone. It is a deep, resonant vibration that you almost feel more than hear. It speaks of the slow, deliberate work of combustion. The logs themselves are a beautiful sight. Some are thick, substantial pieces of oak or pine. Others are smaller, more delicate branches. Each contributes to the overall symphony of light and heat. You notice the different textures of the wood. Some pieces are smooth, others rough with bark still clinging in places. The bark, too, is slowly consumed, turning to ash. The scent of the fire is subtle but ever present. It is the clean, earthy smell of wood smoke. There are hints of resinous pine, sweet birch, and robust oak. It is a primal, comforting aroma that speaks of shelter and safety. This scent mingles gently with the faint, natural aroma of the wool blanket. It creates a unique olfactory tapestry of warmth and nature. The shadows cast by the firelight dance on the cabin walls. They sway and stretch, responding to every flicker of the flames. A tall, slender shadow reaches up to the ceiling. It then shrinks back down, only to grow again. Objects in the room appear softer, their edges blurred by the shifting light. The familiar contours of the furniture take on a new, gentle quality. Everything feels wrapped in a soft, golden embrace. The ceiling beams, dark and substantial, seem to ripple in the fire's glow. They appear almost alive, breathing with the light. The windows, now dark mirrors reflecting the flames, show only the warm interior. They offer no glimpse of the cold, silent world beyond. The fire is a guardian against that outside chill. It is a barrier of warmth and light. You feel an immense sense of security watching it. There is nothing to fear, nothing to disturb this perfect peace. The flames continue their slow, mesmerizing dance. They consume the wood with a steady, unhurried grace. Each moment is a continuation of the last, yet subtly different. You could watch them for an eternity. Each flicker is unique. Each crackle is distinct. Each wave of heat is felt anew. The fire is a constant, reliable presence. It is a source of warmth, light, and profound calm. Your breathing mirrors the slow, steady rhythm of the burning logs. It deepens with each gentle exhalation. Your muscles relax further into the yielding support beneath you. The world outside the cabin feels impossibly distant. It is a faint memory, perhaps a dream. Here, within these walls, there is only the present moment. There is only the warmth. There is only the light. There is only the quiet, comforting sound of the fire. Your thoughts become as soft and hazy as the smoke curling gently upwards from the chimney. They drift away, unburdened and free. The gentle glow fills your vision. The soft sounds fill your ears. The deep warmth fills your entire being. You are utterly content. You are completely at peace. The fire breathes on. Its steady light illuminates your quiet world. Its warmth cradles you in perfect tranquility. You feel utterly safe. You feel utterly warm. You feel utterly at home. The fire continues its mesmerizing, rhythmic dance. Each flickering tongue of flame reaches and withdraws. It's a timeless spectacle. A primal, ancient comfort. The warmth it radiates is a tangible presence against your skin. It seeps into your clothing. It permeates the fibers of the heavy blanket. You feel it deep within your bones. A profound, soothing heat. Your gaze remains softly fixed. Not truly seeing, but experiencing. The orange and red hues blend into a hypnotic swirl. An endless, gentle motion. The crackle and pop of the burning logs are the only sounds that truly penetrate the serene silence. Each small explosion is a punctuation mark in the quiet narrative of the night. It reassures you. It tells you that the fire is alive. It is working tirelessly to keep you warm. The scent of wood smoke, earthy and slightly sweet, hangs in the air. It's a comforting perfume. It evokes memories of simpler times. Of stories told in hushed tones. Of profound stillness. You are utterly enveloped. Lost in this moment. This perfect, insulated bubble of peace. Slowly, deliberately, your hand reaches out. It finds the ceramic mug resting on the small, sturdy side table beside you. The mug is warm. Pleasantly so. The heat has transferred from its contents to the porcelain. It feels substantial in your grasp. A reassuring weight. Your fingers curl around its smooth, curved surface. The warmth immediately spreads through your palm. Up your wrist. A gentle current of heat. It chases away any lingering trace of chill. You lift the mug carefully, bringing it closer to your face. A delicate plume of steam rises from its dark surface. It twists and dances in the firelight. A tiny, ethereal cloud. It carries with it the rich, comforting aroma of hot cocoa. A deep, dark chocolate scent. Sweet and inviting. A hint of vanilla perhaps. Or a whisper of cinnamon. It's a scent that promises pure indulgence. Pure, unadulterated comfort. You inhale slowly. Deeply. Letting the warm, sweet fragrance fill your lungs. It settles in your chest. A peaceful, expansive feeling. The steam kisses your skin. A soft, humid caress on your lips. On your cheeks. You feel the gentle warmth against your nose. It's a subtle sensation. Yet profoundly grounding. You bring the rim of the mug to your lips. The ceramic is smooth. Warm. It feels perfect. You take a small, slow sip. The liquid is velvety. Rich. It coats your tongue with its deep, chocolatey goodness. The warmth spreads instantly. From your mouth. Down your throat. Into your chest. A wave of pure, liquid comfort. It's not just a drink. It's an experience. A slow, luxurious journey of flavor and warmth. Each tiny molecule of cocoa seems to hum with contentment. You feel it dissolving any tension. Any lingering thought from the distant world. It's utterly soothing. Utterly delicious. You close your eyes for a moment. Just for a moment. To savor the sensation. The lingering taste on your palate. The warmth spreading through your body. It feels like a gentle internal embrace. A soft, sweet hug from the inside out. When your eyes open again, the fire still dances. The flames still cast their golden glow. The world outside is still held at bay. You nestle deeper into the heavy blanket. Its weight is a comforting pressure. A soft, impenetrable barrier. The wool is incredibly soft against your skin. It's a gentle, reassuring texture. You feel entirely cocooned. Safe. Protected. The soft folds of the fabric surround you. They create a personal sanctuary within the cabin. You can feel the subtle shift in the air temperature. The heat from the fire warms the space closest to you. It creates a pocket of utter coziness. The edges of the room are softer. Shadows play gently on the walls. They are long and dancing. They move with the rhythm of the fire. They seem to breathe with the cabin itself. The silence returns. Thick and profound. Broken only by the occasional sigh of the burning wood. Or the faint, almost imperceptible whisper of the wind against the window panes. It's a sound so distant. So muffled. It only serves to emphasize the warmth and safety within. It's a lullaby from the wild. A soft reminder of the vast, quiet world beyond your walls. But it cannot reach you here. Not truly. You are too deeply embedded in this moment. Too completely absorbed in the quiet beauty of the cabin. The warm mug rests gently in your hands. A constant source of comfort. A steady anchor in your peaceful drift. You take another slow, deliberate sip. Allowing the warmth to wash over you once more. It's a perfect circle of contentment. The fire. The blanket. The cocoa. The quiet. All conspiring to lull you deeper. And deeper still. Into a state of absolute tranquility. Your breathing slows. It becomes even. Rhythmic. Matching the gentle ebb and flow of the flames. A deep, luxurious calm settles over you. It permeates every cell. Every fiber of your being. You are here. Now. Completely present. Completely at peace. Nothing else matters. Only this profound, warm stillness. Only this soft, enveloping quiet. It's a feeling of utter, perfect safety. An unwavering sense of belonging. Right here. In this moment. In this cozy cabin. You are home. You are profoundly, wonderfully warm. And utterly, beautifully still. You are nestled deeper now. The heavy blanket feels like a warm embrace. It cocoons you completely. Only your face is exposed to the gentle air. Your gaze drifts back to the fireplace. The fire is a living, breathing entity before you. It pulses with a soft, steady rhythm. The flames dance. They sway and undulate with a mesmerizing grace. Each flicker is a tiny, silent story. They twist and turn in an endless, slow ballet. Orange and gold hues dominate their movement. Sometimes, a deep crimson glows from within the heart of a log. Then, a bright, almost white gold bursts forth from a fleeting spark. These colors are deeply soothing. They wash over your eyes like a warm wave. The light from the fire casts long, shifting shadows. These shadows play across the rough-hewn log walls. They stretch and shrink with every subtle change in the flame's intensity. A shadow of a forgotten book on the shelf seems to stretch its spine. The intricate pattern of the woven rug on the floor gains new depth. It appears to ripple and flow in the dancing light. Even the sturdy wooden beams of the ceiling seem to breathe. They expand and contract with the light's gentle pulse. This interplay of light and shadow is endlessly fascinating. It requires no effort to observe. You simply let your eyes follow the movement. Your mind finds a quiet space within this visual symphony. The air around the fireplace shimmers slightly. You can almost see the heat rising. It ascends in an invisible current towards the chimney. A faint, clean scent of wood smoke drifts to you. It is a subtle, earthy aroma. It speaks of ancient forests and cold winter nights. This scent is comforting. It is an integral part of the cabin's unique perfume. It blends seamlessly with the faint smell of pine from the logs. And the warm, sweet aroma of your lingering cocoa. The crackling of the fire is a constant, gentle companion. It is a soft whisper, then a sudden, tiny snap. Each sound is distinct. Yet, they all merge into a harmonious chorus. A small piece of bark separates from a log with a soft pop. It sends a shower of minute, glowing embers upwards. They spiral briefly into the air. Then, they vanish into the unseen draft of the chimney. This sound is deeply satisfying. It is primal and grounding. It reminds you of hearth and home. Of safety and warmth. The rhythm of the crackling is not urgent. It is unhurried and natural. It mirrors the slow pace of your own breath. You breathe in deeply. You breathe out slowly. Matching the fire's gentle cadence. The heat from the fire reaches you. It penetrates the soft wool of your blanket. You feel it on your cheeks. A soft, rosy warmth spreads across your skin. It warms your hands, which are still wrapped around the mug. The ceramic mug holds a residual warmth. It radiates into your palms. The heat from the fire and the mug mingle. They create a core of deep warmth within you. This warmth spreads through your chest. It flows down your arms and legs. It reaches your very fingertips and toes. Every cell in your body feels this comforting heat. It chases away any lingering trace of chill. It replaces it with a profound sense of ease. You are completely enveloped. Enveloped by the blanket. Enveloped by the warmth. Enveloped by the sounds of the fire. Enveloped by the subtle, inviting aromas. The outside world feels impossibly distant. It is a faint, almost forgotten memory. The wind may be howling beyond the sturdy log walls. But here, inside, there is only stillness. Only quiet. Only the gentle symphony of the flames. Your eyelids feel heavy. They have grown accustomed to the soft, flickering light. They want to close. Just for a moment. To savor the feeling of being utterly safe. Utterly warm. Utterly at peace. You resist the urge to close them completely. You want to watch the fire a little longer. To let its hypnotic dance guide your thoughts. To let its warmth seep even deeper into your being. The glow of the embers is particularly enchanting now. They are no longer bright flames. But a deep, pulsating orange red. They hold a steady, consistent warmth. A quiet strength. They represent enduring comfort. A lasting source of solace. Your mind feels clear. Yet, it is not empty. It is filled with the simple beauty of this moment. No worries. No tasks. No expectations. Just the present. Just the cabin. Just the fire. And you. Completely at rest. Your body relaxes further into the soft cushions. Each muscle releases its tension. Your shoulders drop. Your jaw softens. Your brow smooths. A deep sigh escapes you. It is a sigh of utter contentment. A sigh of profound peace. You are exactly where you are meant to be. In this cozy haven. Lost in the timeless beauty of the fire. And the gentle hum of its crackling song. The world outside continues its cold, silent spin. But it cannot touch you here. Not in this moment. You are suspended in a perfect bubble of warmth. And quiet. And deep, abiding calm. The embers glow even softer now. Their light is a gentle caress. A final, tender blessing. They slowly dim. But their warmth lingers. Their memory is etched into your senses. A deep, deep sense of peace settles over you. It is a profound tranquility. It promises rest. It promises renewal. You are drifting. Gently. Safely. Deeper into this perfect stillness. Deeper into this perfect warmth. Deeper into perfect peace. The last vestiges of the fire now whisper. They are not flames, but rather deep, glowing jewels. A final, concentrated warmth emanates from their core. Each ember holds a memory of the vigorous blaze. A tiny, pulsating heart of orange and crimson. You watch them intently. Your gaze is soft, unhurried. The light they cast is minimal. Yet, it is profoundly significant. It paints the hearth with faint, fleeting strokes. A gentle, dying breath of warmth. The air around you remains infused with its earlier heat. Your eyelids have drifted downwards. So very slowly. So very gently. The world outside has softened. It has blurred into indistinct shapes. The glowing embers were streaks of light. Now, they are just a memory of light. Behind your closed eyes, a gentle darkness unfolds. A soft, velvet darkness. It is an inviting darkness. It beckons you deeper. Into a profound rest. Into an absolute peace. You can still feel the weight of the blanket. Its comforting presence. A heavy, soft embrace. The warmth of the mug has faded. But the memory of its heat lingers. A pleasant phantom warmth in your palm. The soft give of the armchair remains. It cradles you perfectly. Molding to your form. These sensations ground you. Yet, they also allow you to float. To drift effortlessly. Your breathing grows slower still. And ever deeper. Each inhale is a wave of calm. Each exhale is a complete surrender. You are drifting now. Further from the waking world. Closer to the realm of dreams. A beautiful, soft edge. The cabin holds you. Securely. The night embraces you. Tenderly. You are safe. Absolutely safe. You are warm. Completely warm. You are loved. Deeply loved. And you are ready. Ready for a deep, restorative sleep. Let yourself sink completely. Into this moment. Into this quiet. Into this profound peace. Allow your thoughts to soften. To become indistinct. Like wisps of smoke in the evening air. They simply dissipate. No need to hold on to them. No need to follow them. Just let them go. Your body feels heavier now. Even heavier than before. It is a delicious heaviness. A comforting weight. Sinking deeper into the plush cushions. The armchair enfolds you. Like a gentle hug. Every muscle is letting go. From the tips of your toes. To the crown of your head. Your feet are relaxed. Your ankles are loose. Your calves are soft. Your knees are gentle. Your thighs are heavy. Sinking into the seat. Your hips are at ease. Your lower back releases. Your abdomen softens. Your chest expands gently. With each slow breath, your shoulders are completely down, away from your ears. Your upper arms are relaxed. Your elbows are soft. Your forearms are at rest. Your wrists are pliable. Your hands are open, or gently curled. Your fingers are loose. Your neck feels long and supple. Your jaw is unhinged. Your tongue rests softly in your mouth. Your cheeks are smooth. Your forehead is unfurrowed. Your eyelids are sealed lightly. You are so wonderfully heavy, so wonderfully soft. The blanket feels like a second skin, a warm, protective layer. It breathes with you. Its fibers hold the warmth, trapping it close to your body, creating a personal haven, a pocket of perfect temperature against the crispness of the air. The scent of the wool is subtle now, a faint, earthy sweetness, mingling with the memory of wood smoke. It is the scent of comfort, the scent of home. The sound of the wind outside has changed. It is no longer a distinct hum. It has become a whisper, a soft, murmuring sound, far away, like a distant ocean, or the rustling of leaves. It is part of the silence, not an interruption, but an accompaniment, a gentle rhythm, to your slowing heart, to your deepening breath. You are moving beyond sound, beyond touch, beyond sight, into a realm of pure sensation, a feeling of calm, a feeling of peace, a feeling of absolute stillness. Your mind is quiet now. The internal chatter has ceased, replaced by a tranquil spaciousness, a vast, open expanse, ready to receive rest, ready to welcome dreams. You are floating in this space, weightless and free, yet simultaneously anchored by the deep comfort of the cabin, by the thick blanket, by the familiar armchair. It is a paradox of peace, both grounded and unbound. You are truly letting go, releasing all attachments, all expectations, all thoughts of yesterday, all thoughts of tomorrow. There is only this moment, this precious, quiet moment of transition, of surrender. The darkness behind your eyes deepens. It becomes richer, more profound. It is a comforting darkness, a healing darkness. It holds promises of rejuvenation, of renewal. You are sinking deeper still, past the edge of sleep, into its very heart, the warm, soft core of slumber. The cabin breathes around you, a silent, gentle guardian. The embers are long gone, but their warmth lingers in the walls, in the very air you breathe. It is an enduring warmth, a lasting comfort. You are completely enveloped, completely safe, completely at peace. Allow yourself to dissolve into this deep, profound sleep. Welcome the rest. Embrace the quiet. Sink into the darkness. Good night. Sleep well. Sleep deeply.